Barry Heffernan, Francis Costello, Tom Nallen, they're the captain out in front, and Stephen Rochford, Pat McAndrew, Damien Mulligan. A minute's silence for the late Mick Flynn, who came from just down McHale Road here.
Yes, shake or on.
Well, the playing of Ron Naveen, and teams go back into the position. Crossmolina playing into the wind, you would think, with the way the flags are blowing on the stand over there. They're blowing each way, but there's a bit of a wind in it anyways, and it's hard to know who is favouring at the moment. I'd say it's more across the field. It'll be a back day. It won't be a day for any fancy football. It'll be just to get on with it, and we're 10 minutes late already in starting. Willie Feely, the referee, looks at his linesmen. 5:15, we set the clock at. It'll be half time and 5:45. Throws the ball in. James Nallen goes up, knocks it down to David Brady. A high lobbing ball in towards Tom Nallen. Breaks inside to Barry Heffernan. Barry comes out, looks up, gives it out to Michael Miles. James Nallen has it. High ball in there towards Noel Convey. Goes up, comes down off his face. Down towards Liam Moffat. Back there is into Lavelle. Gives it out to Kieran McDonald. Kieran into Enda. Enda inside to Michael Miles. Michael Miles a shot. Michael Miles a point. Well, good work by Kieran McDonald, and into Lavelle set that up for Michael Miles. The umpires looked at it for a second. Willie Feely tells John Healy where to take the ball from. He tells Liam Moffat, James Debney to come out of it. The ball comes down towards Liam Michaela. Michael Miles breaks down in the middle of the field. Back there is Damien Mulligan, gives it out to Inda Lavelle. Inda knocks it inside to Noel Convey. Hits him on the chin once again. A high ball in there towards Jordan. Malley goes on after it. Congratulations to Noel and to himself and Lisa, who got married yesterday, into Michael Miles. Back to Pat McAndra. Pat McAndra shot off the post. A point from Pat McAndra. Well, a terrific start for Crossmolina. Pat McAndra moving up from the half-back line. Fires the ball over the bar off the post. Two points to no score inside 2 minutes of play. It's a terrific start. Shane Sweeney pulls in into Lavelle. Out of the middle of the field, Liam McHale and James Allen goes up for it, breaks back there towards Damien Mulligan. He's all alone. Out to Kieran McDonald, who's playing very deep indeed, then looks up towards Michael Miles. Michael Miles comes after the ball down here, gets it, knocks it inside. David Brady gets a boot in there. Shane Sweeney is back there, has it been tackled by Paul McGuinness. Tries to wrestle away from it, out to Brian Rowan. Rowan and Liam McHale. Goes James Allen and Liam McHale goes, so James is fouled Liam and ball inside towards Liam Brady. Brady outside towards Keith Lynn. Keith Lynn being challenged by Pat McAndra. Lynn goes on a run, being followed by Pat McAndra. Still Lynn having difficulty. Back to Brady. Brady is shot. There's a tail on it. Taken there by Barry Heffernan as Paul McGarry came to him. Tom Nallen comes up the field, fists it out to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard O'Malley then goes for a big long ball. He's fouled by Brian Heffernan, Kieran McDonald there, and Paul McGuinness has been followed by Shane Sweeney, who seems to have moved over on Kieran McDonald. Kicks a huge high ball in there towards Liam Moffat and breaks down, just goes wide. Good effort from Kieran from the free, about 55 metres out. Brian Heffernan in marking Kieran McDonald, switches all around the field on the Ballina team from the programme. Ball out towards into the veil, goes up for it, takes it in the air, being challenged there. Back towards Kieran McDonald, takes it on, being followed by Brian Heffernan. Still Kieran steps inside, tries to get around Liam McHale, being pushed. Gives it back towards into the veil. Into has Ger Brady inside to Paul McGuinness. Down, he's fouled, a free to Crossmolina. Paul McGuinness took up a good position, took Brian Rowan with him, and Kieran McDonald will take this free. It's a difficult day for free takers. Kieran kicks it in and kicks it wide. 2 wides for Crossmolina, 2 points. Difficult free, was allowing for that crosswind and just didn't pull it enough. John Healy, the busier of the 2 keepers so far. Barry Heffernan had a save or 2 to make. Nothing serious. Ball down towards Miles and Brady. Kieran McDonald goes up, knocks it down towards into Lavelle. Knocks it back there towards Pat McAndra. Pat goes back for it. Goes down on it. Back to James Nallen. James Nallen then kicks a huge high ball in there towards Convey, and Liam Moffat grabs it. Moffat is shot up in the air and wide. Came out, won it well, but just couldn't steer it onto the goal post, and 3 wides, 2 points. Having difficulty with a football down here. Just the 1 ball. Somebody kicks in a second football, and John Healy now has 2 to kick out. Michael Daly down here, the linesman on this side of the field. Martin Murphy on the far side. The referee is Willie Feely from Claremorris, so well represented. John Healy, a high ball out towards Kieran McDonald. Liam McHale goes up. Here's the David Brady, takes it down. Michael Miles goes to him. Brian Heffernan, high ball in there towards Paul McGarry. Breaks inside. Back there goes Stephen Rochford. Stephen kicks a huge high ball up towards into the Ville. And number 7, Sweeney, knocked down to Liam McHale, being challenged by Kieran McDonald. Liam kicks a high ball in there towards Paul McGarry, out in front of Stephen Rochford. Still Paul being challenged, being twisted, turns, shoots, across the goal there. Out comes Barry Heffernan, has to come out a long way. Gives it out to Francis Costello. Francis, ball knocked off him. Well, I thought Keith Lynn knocked it out of his hand. Well, Michael Daly is having none of it, but certainly from here it looked like Keith Lynn knocked it out of his hand. Michael Daly was running up along the sideline, goes into the corner to Dennis Cohen, wearing number 12, knocks the ball across, dangerous ball down to Tom Nallen. Back there his brother James, out there is Damien Mulligan. Damien takes it out, fists it on to Michael Miles. Michael Miles being challenged by David Layden. Then low ball in there towards Liam Moffat. And James Debney, 50 metres out, being challenged by David Brady, or Ger Brady. Free to Crossmolina. Gerard Brady and Liam Moffat having words. Kieran McDonald will take the free. Low ball to Paul McGuinness. Brian Heffernan cuts off Kieran McDonald's run across to James Nallen out towards Herb Belton there and Gabriel Welsh. Then low across to Winder Lavelle. Back there is Keith Lynn to mop up the loose ball. Keith has it. Michael Miles comes to him. Keith the high ball inside towards Mulvigary. Back there is Stephen Rochford. Out towards Gerard O'Malley. Gerard Brady is after him. Gerard Brady goes after it, takes it on, fists it into Paul McGarry. Out to Paul McStay. McStay being challenged. Still McStay. 2 or 3 Crossmolina men around him. Low ball in there. Barry Heffernan is out. Challenge there. Lucky escape for Crossmolina. Pat McAndrew takes it away. Out to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard O'Malley sends a huge high ball in there towards Liam Moffat. Down to Kieran McDonald. Kieran McDonald is adjudged to have held onto the ball too long, and Liam McHale will take the free. Breeze blowing up. Damien Mulligan goes for it. Knocked down there. Back goes Gerard O'Malley. Gerard Brady is taking him up. Comes off Gerard's hand and a line ball to Crossmolina on the halfway line. Michael Miles will take it. 7 or 8 minutes gone in the game. 8 minutes gone. A lucky escape down there for Crossmolina. Pat McAndrew got in the little tackle. Ball breaks down, comes to number 5, Kenny Golden. Kenny fists it on to Liam Brady. Liam McHale. McHale low ball, knocked down there. James Nallen, is it? Michael Miles gets a hand to it, out to James Nallen. James Nallen in a long ball inside, gives it straight to the centre half back is Rowan. Rowan being challenged. Back there is David Layden. Layden a high ball out, fists it out to Shane Sweeney. Shane Sweeney is it out there at the corner to Paul McGarry, picks it up. Cross to McStay. McStay tries to get inside Tom Nallen, being challenged and being fouled, and it's a free. Michael Miles fouls him and it's a free in. And Liam Brady will come out to take it. About 40 metres out. 9 minutes gone. Breeze blowing in Crossmolina's favour according to the flags on the far side of the field. High ball across there down towards David Brady. David Brady comes onto it. Ball is half blocked down. Tom Nallen goes for it. McStay is there. Referee says it's a foul. Well, it was a very, very easy free to give away. There was nothing on. And certainly there looked to be heavier challenges out in the middle of the field earlier on. And Liam Brady has this chance to put Ballina on the scoreboard. He kicks it in and kicks it over the bar. First score of the game comes 10 minutes into the game. Crossmolina had their 2 points up in the first 2 minutes. Since that, they've kicked 3 wides and no further score. Stalemate. The sun has come out and stayed out as the wind blows across the field. Barry Heffernan, I think, has stole a yard or two, and Paul McGarry has gone in front of the goal, and Tom Nallen. High ball out there towards into Lavelle. Lavelle goes up, knocks it down, comes onto it, breaks away from him, comes back to Lynn, back to David Brady, being challenged. Comes to Dennis Cohen. Dennis fisted back to David. David then kicks a huge high ball in there, back to McStay, down in front of the goal. McStay turns, twists, shot blocked. Well blocked in there, comes out to James Nallen. James in the middle of the field will have to carry it. Huge ball in there, comes towards Devaney. Devaney is out in front. Liam Moffat puts up his hands. Says that ball wasn't for me, bound to Paul McGarry. What was a tackle ball a minute ago is back on the opposition side out there towards Dennis Cohen to McStay. Paul says, hard luck Dennis. Crossmolina take the free quickly. James Nallen is available. Stephen Rochford goes for the long one out there towards Gerard Brady. Paul McGuinness is out there. Paul is on the ground, throws it inside. The ball breaks down, comes towards Kieran McDonald, who roots it out. Not the easiest thing to do today. James Devaney catches him. But today is not a day for fancy football, I said, and Kieran done the sensible thing there, knocked it inside. Referee having a word with James Devney. Today is a testing day. A ball comes from Kieran, he kicks it wide. Another wide from a free, and you have got to be getting those. It's difficult, the underfoot conditions is absolutely terrible. And cutting up all the time. James Nallen goes up, knocks it down, Gabriel Welsh picks it on towards Gerard O'Malley, free to Crossmolina and Kieran McDonald. Crossmolina will have to go short on those ones. Kieran kicks it in, a huge ball in. He's got the distance this time. Crossmolina 3 points, Ballina 1. A good free there from the 45. Brian Heffernan out marking him, and there was rumours all week that over the weeks that Brian Heffernan wasn't training and he wasn't fit, but he's here today. And the ball down towards Nallen and knocked down there, picked up by Heffernan, knocked inside. Tom Nallen gets a hand to it down there. Paul McGarry is there, still McGarry trying to. Gerard O'Malley grabs it, comes out, fists it out to Kieran McDonald. And then Kieran, a low ball out towards Paul McGuinness. Brian Rowan having difficulty with them. Shane Sweeney picking up as Gerard O'Malley comes in, kicks it over and wide. Oh, well, tough luck, Gerard. It struck the outside of the post and went wide. It was good movement. Paul McGuinness waited for Gerard to come into the line, and I just hadn't the luck. The ball just spurned off the post. 14 minutes gone. 13 and a half minutes gone. As John Healy comes to kick the ball, and Crossmolina doing well around the middle of the field so far, as John Healy comes and kicks the ball now. Out the far side of the field, James Nallen goes back. Back there is David Brady. Ger Brady is there. Ger gives it into David. To Heffernan. Is it a low ball or David Layden? Down to Liam Brady. Liam Brady is shot in towards Barry. Barry Heffernan coming out the field. Gives it to Pat McAndra. And there'll need to be an awful lot of tired limbs out here today, as the ball is kicked out over the sideline by Pat McAndra. It's a really energy sapping stuff. Shane Sweeney kicks a high ball in there towards Brady, down, loses it the first time still. Brady fists it across there. Stephen Rochford grabs it. Stephen still comes out with the ball. He's looking for somebody. James Nallen was calling for it. He should have used James there. Shane Sweeney will take the free once again. In there to the corner. Free in. Keith Lynn is fouled, and Pat McAndra judged to have fouled Keith Lynn. Ball going wide. Silly free. Chance to bring Ballina back within 1 point. Breeze blowing across the field now. Flags swirling around on the stand. That's Liam Brady, one of the prolific scorers of the Ballina forward line all year, comes to take this free. He's going to take it off the ground. It's about 30 metres out, 10 metres in from the sideline. Brady comes, kicks it in. It looks a good one. It's gone over the bar. Liam Brady, 2 points in the 10th and 15th minute. That was certainly a giveaway score from a Crossmolina point of view. The ball going wide, no harm, and the foul. We're in 16 minutes played. 3 points to 2, and well, on a day like today, the score was bound to be close, and the Connacht and Mayo champions Ballina trailed by a point. But they've been playing very well, and without having the scores on the board. Barry Heffernan kicks a good ball out towards into Lavelle, goes up. David Brady comes in behind him and gets the ball. Knocked it inside to Paul McGarry, down. Gives it back to Keith Lynn. Keith goes on the run. Tom Nallen stands back, and Keith Lynn goes in and kicks it over the bar. Well, they got through easily there. Took it on and fired over the point. 3 points apiece. Crossmolina backs. Not as tight as the previous games, and they just not stuck close enough and giving away the odd free. Barry Heffernan has got very busy in the last couple of minutes now. 3 points apiece. Barry kicks that huge ball out there towards James Nallen. James goes up, knocks it down. Michael Miles takes it on, being challenged by Ger Brady. Back to Gerard O'Malley, back to Damien Mulligan. Damien then kicks a huge high ball in there. Liam Moffat is under it. Knocks it down towards Paul McGuinness. Pulls away from Paul, goes back after Shane Sweeney. He's got Kenny Golden with it still. Shane knocks it down. It's knocked away. Paul McGuinness got in the hand tackle. Kenny Golden trying to come out past Noel Convey. Long ball out there. Golden, McStay and Rochford. Stephen gets that tackled in. James Nallen is there. Liam McHale is there. Looks like, is it Liam Moffat that's down here? Liam Moffat down in front here of the goal. Free to Ballina. Liam Brady will take it. A lot of people on the field and giving instructions, and chairman of the Ballina club is in now, Paddy Rowan, and well, half the mentors of both teams are in on the field, and Willie Feely is telling Liam Brady now that he's not to take the free. Liam McHale goes up and has a word with him. Maybe he's telling him, I'll take a run. Well, Liam Moffat limps away from that. Looks like a tie. Or is it the ankle? He's pointing to McLoftus. Porrick Siren has a word in Tommy Jordan's ear. Liam Brady comes, kicks this ball in. There's a bit of a tail on it. Knocked down there, comes out. Seemed to be picked off the ground, and Ger Brady picked it off the ground, and linesman down here has his flag rose. Looks like Johnny Leonard is coming in. Well, Liam Moffat is still hanging on in there. Comes to Michael Miles from Barry Heffernan. Liam Brady goes after him, knocks it out over the line, a line ball to Crossmolina. Michael Miles will take it quickly in towards Kieran McDonald, being challenged by Liam McHale. Ger Brady comes after him, locks it inside, but fails to find Gabriel Welsh. The ball comes out to Brady. Liam, David. Into Lavelle goes in, gets a heavy challenge there on Shane Sweeney, and free to Ballina. Certainly in just throwing himself around. Johnny Leonard going in. Seems like Gabriel Welch is going full forward and taking short to Ger Brady. Being followed by Gerard O'Malley. Still Ger Brady takes him on, lose the ball, free to Crossmolina. Taken out towards Kieran McDonald, goes up, lose the ball, goes through his hands, down to Liam McHale from David Brady, inside, long ball inside. Barry Heffernan stops it from going over the side in line, out to Stephen Rochford. Down to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard O'Malley knocks it inside to Stephen. Stephen being challenged back towards James Nallen. James Nallen is on a run. Stephen Rochford is with him. It's time to stop now as Gerard Devney and Gabriel Welsh goes back for it. Devney wins the race and the ball beats both of them out over the end line, and well, Crossmolina will have to stay in the corners. It's a terrible thing to see a ball going out over the end line like that, and so hard to get it up there today. 3 points apiece, 22.5 minutes gone. John Healy with the kick out, floats it out towards McHale and Nallen. Nallen goes up, knocks it down, comes towards Johnny Leonard. It's close to the ground. Ballina bursts out with it. David Lydon leaves it to Liam McHale. Liam McHale lost it inside towards Tom Nallen and Paul McGarry. Paul McGarry lose the ball. Gerard O'Malley goes in and scoops it off the ground, and it's a free to Ballina. Gerard Brady will take it. These are to Paul McStay. Paul will take it off the ground. Disappointed Liam Moffat troops off here in front of us. Paul McStay now. 10 metres in, 30 metres out. High ball across the goal. Dennis Cohen goes up, knocks it down. Stephen Rochford knocks it outside to James Nallen. James Nallen is all alone at the moment. Then he goes for a long ball down towards Inda Lavelle. Knocked inside to Gabriel Welsh, out in front of James Devney. Long ball in there to Noel Convey, but it's cut out by Shane Sweeney, or Brian Rowan to Shane Sweeney to David Layden. David Layden then knocks it inside towards Stephen Rochford. Stephen Rochford and Paul McStay inside towards Dennis Cohen. Dennis Cohen 40 metres out, make that 30. Dennis Cohen's shot is half blocked. Tom Nallen goes up for it, grabs it in front of the goal, fists it outside towards Kieran McDonald, way back in his own half of the field, hops the ball, and then floats a long ball out towards Paul McGuinness and Brian Rowan. Paul is there, knocks it round him, goes down on it, wins it very well. Paul McGuinness has to come out to the way out the field, inside the corner towards Michael Miles. Michael goes down, being challenged by Shane Sweeney, back towards Gabriel Welch, back to Inda Lavelle. Inda Lavelle loses it. It's taken out by David Layden. David Layden fists it on towards Liam McHale. McHale has it in the halfway line. Out tight to Dennis Cohen. Dennis Cohen loses it. Damien Mulligan comes in and wins it. Out towards Noel Convey. Noel Convey is challenged high and fouled, and it's a free to Crossmolina. Shane Sweeney tackled him high and free to Crossmolina. 5 minutes left in the half. Kieran McDonald floats a high ball in towards Johnny Leonard, goes over the head. Johnny Leonard is pushed off the ball by David Brady. Keith then comes away with it. Still Keith, 50 metres out. Takes it on then, a high ball across there towards Tom Nallen, out in front, challenged. Rebels this hard, going in tight to Johnny Leonard. Johnny Leonard runs into David Layden. Back to Kieran McDonald. Kieran McDonald takes on his man. 2 men comes to him, make that 3. He's challenged, he's fouled, and Johnny Leonard is down. And he took a heavy challenge there. He knocked the ball away from David Layden. Kieran McDonald's strength and fitness there carried him there. It would be another terrible blow if Johnny had to go off. He taken quickly towards Gerard O'Malley. Gerard O'Malley is shot. Gerard O'Malley a point. That's a super score, well made by Kieran McDonald. Gerard had the speed to cut through there. 4 points to 3. Just about 4 minutes to half time. John Healy with the kick out. Down towards Michael Miles and Brady. Stephen Ratcher goes upward. David Brady seems to pick it off the ground, gets away with it. Takes it away, he's fouled. Free to Ballina and David Brady. Captain of the team takes on the responsibility of the free now. Then knocks it inside towards McGarry, down. Pat McAndrew comes in, foot up, free in, silly free once again. He was going nowhere, all that was needed was the hands up there, and he wouldn't get out of that with all the bodies from Crossmolina that was around him. Taken quickly back to David Brady from Liam, bursts inside, back to Liam, Liam down in front of the goal, his shot is blocked by James Nallen. James Nallen shot in towards Sweeney, breaks down there to Kieran McDonald, comes up to Kieran. Kieran takes on 3 Ballina men, into Lavelle, goes on. There's a terrific burst on here. Lavelle is shot, Lavelle a super score from Lavelle. Well, the strength of Ellen de Lavelle carried him through that muck and gutter there and put the ball over the bar. Showed a lot of character there. Kieran McDonald won the ball in the middle of the field and gave it to Inda. 5 points to 3, Crossmolina lead. Liam McHale getting a bit of attention out here in the middle of the field. 2 minutes to half time. But it's an energy sapping day, a day when the fit will survive at the end and there'll be tired limbs. John Healy with the kick out, floats it high towards McHale and Nallen. Jordan Malley goes up, Nallen comes in from behind and judged to be pushing Jordan Malley or James Nallen, and well, Ballina man went to ground and Liam McHale looks up to see is there somebody running. David Brady is running. He's been followed by Michael Miles. Still David Brady takes it on low inside to McGarry, down to McHale, fists it inside to Paul McGarry, back to McHale, McHale down, tries to get round James Allen, throws it free out to Crossmolina, through the ball. A vital interception, a vital free out there for Crossmolina now. At this time junction of the game, just before half time, a point for Ballina would be crucial, and Stephen Roger then kicks the ball up towards Kieran McDonald, knocked down there to Noel Convey. Kenny Golden breaks away with it. Dennis Cohen pulls on with it, half blocked down inside to McGarry. McGarry being followed by Kieran McDonald. Kieran gets in a claw, back there to Brady. Brady being followed back to McStay. McStay knocks the ball inside to Ger Brady. Ger Brady tries to go around Damien Mulligan. He's fouled, and well, there wasn't much contact there, but Ger Brady went down immediately. And chance to leave just the 1 point in it, coming up to half time as Liam Brady kicks it in and kicks it over the bar. His 3rd point and Ballina's 4th. And whatever wind is in it will be assisting Ballina in the second half. There'll be a minute or 2 injury time. 5 points to 4. And the breeze now firmly in Crossmolina's favour, and they would need to be a couple of more points up. James Nallen and Liam McHale down here in front who was waiting for the kick out. Huge ball from Barry Heffernan down towards David Brady, down to Liam McHale. Loses marker into Paul McGarry. Ballina now having a golden spell just coming up to half time. McGarry fires it inside to McGarry. McGarry being challenged there. Tom Nallen being pulled back. Something happened over there off the ball. I was watching Paul McGarry coming through. Or chance for Ballina now to tie the score. I think it's a free in. Yellow card for Tom Naden. Free to Ballina. David Brady will leave it there to Paul McStay. On the 21-metre line. A good position for a left-footed kicker. Dangerous ball today, hanging in the goal. McStay kicks it in, dangerous down. Michael Miles comes out, grabs it, takes it away, then kicks a huge high ball up the field. Into the Lavelle, goes back for it with Sweeney. Sweeney pulls him down. It's a free to Crossmolina. Huge ball across towards Noel Convey. Comes in, hits Brian Rowan in the back, but ball has got back from Brian Heffernan, kicks it out this side of the field towards Gerard Brady, being followed by Damien Mulligan. He's got Keith Lynn inside it. Keith takes it on. Keith Lynn just dummied inside and threw himself down on the ground, and there wasn't any contact. Willie Feely knew there was no contact worth talking about, and he gives the free to Ballina, and Keith Lynn gets up. 2 men went there to the Ballina man, Gerard Brady. Takes it short to Keith Lynn. Keith Lynn being challenged by Francie Costello, still Keith Lynn. Lynn goes on, tries to come inside, then knocks it inside to McStay. McStay down. Being challenged by Rochford. Rochford gets in the hand, challenges him. Across the goal, out towards Damien Mulligan. The referee says we'll have no more, half time, and the score remains Crossmolina 5 points, Ballina 4 points. As the +3 wind blows up once again. Crossmolina 1 point up after playing with the wind. Abbeytown. The throw-in in the second half is on. Liam McHale goes up. Michael Miles wins the ball. He's been pulled and dragged there. Gerard O'Malley goes back, wins the ball, gives it back towards Johnny Leonard. Johnny goes in, pulls down Liam McHale, rugby style. Is it Brian Heffernan that's down there? Well, Johnny caught a hold of Liam McHale there. Typical rugby style. He must be watching the game yesterday evening. Well, it's not Brian Heffernan that's down. I thought it was for a moment. Brian is still there. Is it Brian Rowan or Kenny Golden? Free to Ballina anyways. Back on their own 45. Gerard Brady is out marking James Narron at the moment. Damien Mulligan seems to be picking up nobody. Free down, high ball in there. Comes in there towards corner. Pat McAndrew goes back, gets a toe to it, knocks it away from Keith Lynn. Pat McAndrew back to Stephen Rochford. Stephen fists it out to Michael Miles. He's all alone at the moment. Back to Pat McAndrew. Pat is on the run. Challenged by Liam McHale. Back to Damien Mulligan. Damien fists it inside to Paul McGuinness. Paul comes out, having difficulty. Ballina man down the middle of the field. Inside to Kieran McDonald. Kieran's shot is blocked by Brian Heffernan. Brian knocks it inside, first time. Inside to McStay. The umbrella's covering the... Down there to Liam Brady. Liam Brady on down to Paul McGarry. Paul McGarry a shot. Paul McGarry a point. To tie the score, Paul McGarry. Martin McGrath is the man from the sideline. After about 2 minutes of play, Ballina tie up the score, and Somebody down injured here. Kieran McDonough's low shot was blocked down. It's Kenneth David Layden that's receiving attention. Sides tied at 5 points apiece. On a day like today, the scoring will be low. 10 points could win this game. David Layden receives attention, swirling breeze. Nola Dowd out there on the field. Willie Feely comes in as a chat with Martin Murphy. Was it to see what happened to David Layden, or Martin Murphy saw nothing there. Dennis Cohn comes out to Mark Gerard O'Malley. Out in the middle of the field, Liam McHale has gone back. Paul McGuinness makes a run. He'll have a job to keep this in. Ball goes off his fingertips. Hard luck, Paul. He did everything right. But just the slippery conditions. That was the worst part of the field. Dennis Cohn, a high ball in there towards Tom Nallen. Tom gets it down towards Damien Mulligan. Damien being challenged. Gives it out to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard being challenged and fouled, and it's a free out. Paul McStay goes in and throws a punch in Gerard's back. High ball inside from Gerard inside the corner. Back there is Kenny Golden, tries to come out with the ball, gives it out. Liam McHale goes for it. James Nallen is there, Johnny Linners is there, still Liam McHale. Free to Ballina, and gives it out there the far side of the field. It's Brian Rowan being challenged by Ian de la Velst. Back to David Brady. David Brady then kicks a high ball in there into the corner. Francis Costello goes out, gets a hand to it. McStay gets inside, the ball breaks inside to him. Still McStay out there in the corner. Hops it. Fisted back to Keith Lynn. Keith Lynn challenged by Pat McAndra. Still Keith Lynn. Throws it back there to Dennis Cohn. Dennis Cohn, a high ball inside to Barry Heffernan. Barry gives it outside to Gerard O'Malley. The ball hopped, and that's a wonder. Kieran McDonald out in front of Brian Heffernan. Gerard Brady is after him. Lofts it inside towards Devney, down to Gabriel Welch. Gabriel knocks it inside to Michael Miles. Michael Miles is on the run. There's 3 Ballina men around him. He gives it back to Gabriel Welch. Knocks it inside. Free to Crossmolina. And Willie Feely walks over Michael Miles. That is hard going out there. There's nothing easy. If the pass isn't perfect, there's 3 or 4 men on you in a second. Gabriel nearly got it into Michael Miles, but his hand was just pulled at the right moment for the defender. Kieran kicks it in, kicks it over the bar. Fires Crossmolina back in front again. Thomas Loftus comes back there, looks around, wondering will his turn come to get in there. John Healy kicks the ball out, a good kick out the far side of the field. Pat McAndra goes for it into Lavelle, knocks it down, knocks it inside down to Noel Convey. Convey is on the ground, challenged, tackled, back towards into Lavelle, knocks a high ball across there, knocked down to Paul McGuinness. Paul down to Gabriel Welch. Gabriel has it. Ballina digs it out, blocked down by Enda Lavelle. Still Lavelle in there, free to Ballina and Brian Heffernan. Good blocking there. Liam McHale tries to start a movement. James Nallen seems to be gone out of the game this last couple of minutes. A high ball down there towards Damien Mulligan. And just Vacant James, he's back in the game, gives it out to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard into Michael Miles. Gerard knocks it inside. Free to Crossmolina and Gerard O'Malley. Kieran McDonald wants to take the free. Into the fellas anxious to take it. 3 Crossmolina men around the ball. We need movement. Paul McGuinness makes that movement. High ball lobbed in towards Conway. Down in front of the goal. Michael Miles goes in. Gabriel Welch loses the ball. Down. Knocked out. Comes out towards Shane Sweeney. Paul McGuinness is after him. Gabriel Welch is out there now. Indy Lavelle goes to it. David Brady takes it away. David then kicks a high ball up the field in towards Tom Nallen. Tom goes back, being followed by Paul McGarry. Into Stephen Rochford, back to Tom Nallen. Tom Nallen takes it on to Damien Mulligan. Pat McAndra comes and wins it. Goes on, being challenged. Still Pat McAndra. Gabriel Welch goes in, the ball breaks down, comes off somebody, down towards James Nallen. James Nallen is shot. James Nallen, a super point. James Nallen. Well, it was hither and tether down there. Pat McAndra's run, started by Tom Nallen, carried on. And Crossmolina opened up a 2-point gap. But it's tough out there. And Crossmolina will need to use their subs. Coming up to the last 5 or 10 minutes, fresh legs will be vital. Sean Healy with a kick out. Down towards Indy Lavelle, goes up. The ball is taken by McHale. Down to David Brady. David Brady is on the run, being followed by James Nallen. Ball goes in there towards Francis Costello, gets a hand to it. Gives it back to Stephen Rochford. Stephen steps outside his man. Gives it inside to Francis Costello. Free to Crossmolina, a bit of a challenge there. And Crossmolina having a good spell at the moment. The wind seems to have dropped a little bit. 10 minutes gone in this second half. Tom McNulty orders the boys on down there. Willie Feely having a word with somebody there. Taken quickly towards Tom Nallen, being challenged by Paul McGarry. Inside to James Nallen. James Nallen then, who's a high ball inside. Breaks down there towards Paul McGuinness. Paul McGuinness is shot, but it goes wide. Well, it was a great effort. A great chance and a great effort, but in the conditions it just hung there, a ball out the far side of the field. Lavelle goes up, takes down one hand, ball goes out over the... No, it doesn't. Takes it inside. Goes on, challenged. Referee says it's a free to Ballina, taken quickly by David Brady. Back there to Stephen Rochford. He's got James Nallen with him. Give it to James. Down to Kieran McDonough. Back towards, knocked down by Kieran. To James Nallen, knocks it inside. Down towards Kenny Golden. It's knocked away from Gabriel Welch, but it's a free out to Ballina. Free to Ballina. Taken quickly to David Lane. David Lane back to Liam McHale. Liam McHale goes on, being challenged by John Innard. Comes back to him. Fortunately. Ball out there to Dennis Cohn. Dennis being challenged by Gerard O'Malley. Out there towards Keith Lynn. Pat McAndra goes to him. Still Keith Lynn. Just a shimmy. Johnny Nair comes to Keith now. Pushed inside him. Wins the free. Takes a high ball in there towards Francie Costello. And Gerard Brady breaks down. Gerard's blocked out to Dennis Cohn. Gerard Brady goes after it. Tries to chip it up. Francis Costello's back after him. Still Brady. Back towards from Gerard to David. David a high ball in. Barry Heffernan comes out. Safe as a house on fire. Takes it out. He's got Stephen Rochford with him. Out to Damien Mulligan. Damien Mulligan. Out to James Nallen. Crossmolina need to open it up now. Kieran McDonald has it. Takes on Brian Heffernan. Still McDonald. Gives it inside. But the ball goes wide. "12 minutes gone." That was a vital ball, but he was challenged and Noel Convey didn't just get out there to it. John Healy with the kick out. Knocked down by James Nallen, down towards Gabriel Welch. Free to Ballina. Somebody was holding somebody. James Devaney wants to take the free. Liam McHale says, leave it to me, I'll set this up. Paul McGarry runs across. Damien Mulligan goes across, gets a hand to it, a vital interception. Breaks down, knocked out. Close to the sideline. Back there is David Brady, being challenged by Michael Miles. Still Brady. Back to Liam McHale, being challenged by Gabriel Welch. Still McHale. Shakes him off. Then high ball up in the air. Stephen Rochford comes down, knocks it down, comes out, wins the ball. Having a terrific game in the conditions. Gives it down to Enda Lavelle. Too tight, Crossmolina. Enda Lavelle shipped a heavy challenge there. There was 5 or 6 Ballina in there. Stephen should have used the ball wider. 2 points, 5 points to 7. 2 points in it. 17 minutes to go. Pat McAndrew receiving a bit of tension out there for a knee. Is PJ Loftus going to come in? Is he taking off the tracksuit? Is Liam Moffat going to enter the fray again? I see him with the tracksuit top off. Well, the tension is unbearable here at the moment now, as this free will be taken by well, who's going to take the free? Where's Kieran McDonald? He has put the ball down. He's going to take it off the hand. Floats a high ball into the goal mouth. David Lydon goes up, breaks it down. Close there, it's David Lydon, brings it out for a 45. Referee says it's a free out, takes it quickly towards Keith Lynn. Keith Lynn takes it up as Noel Convey comes to him, still Keith Lynn. Keith, high ball across there towards Gerard O'Malley. Gerard is all alone. Gives it high up in the air towards Michael Myers, knocks it inside. James Devaney goes up, picks up the ball, back to Keith Lynn. Keith playing very deep, a high ball, back there to Kieran McDonald. Kieran playing back in the backs at the moment. Tries to get it across there towards Johnny Leonard, who was all alone. Fists it back to Gerard O'Malley. Gerard into Lavelle. Into Lavelle across to Michael Miles. Michael Miles into Paul McGuinness. Paul McGuinness down to Michael Miles. Michael Miles chips it in and chips it over the bar. Well, a terrific movement there in the muck and the gutter. Johnny Leonard raised his hands to come on. He was shouting for the ball out on the far side of the field. 8 points to 5, 15 minutes gone in the second half. Halfway through. High ball out there towards James Nannon and Michael Miles. Down, breaks down. Devaney comes to it, takes it. High ball up in the air. Out there is Francie Costello. Has to be safe. Then kicks a high ball up in the air towards Paul McGuinness. Paul gets a hand to it, knocks it inside. Back there is Kenny Golden. Kenny is being challenged. Still Kenny. Tries to burst out as James Devaney. He's fouled and a free to Ballina. Brian Heffernan gets it. Takes the free, high ball up in the air. Tom Nannon is back there, takes it down. Out there is Stephen Rochford once again, my man of the match so far. On to Tom Nannon. Tom has been challenged, fisted on to Pat McAndrew. Handball style out to Francis Costello. Not the nicest thing today, but he takes it on to Michael Miles. Michael Miles leaves it to Kieran McDonald. Kieran McDonald challenged. Off the foot. He looked to be challenged late. Willie Feely looked at it. He let it run on. Gives him a slap on the head. Or a pat on the head, I should say, not a slap. John Healy with the kick out. Crossmolina needs to get scores, more scores on the board. Into Lavelle, one hand, super catch. Referee says you were leaning. Well, he waited there in the air. David Brady, low ball. Down. Damien Mulligan, foul on Paul McGarry. Liam McHale will take this free. Dangerous man with a ball into Dennis Cohen. Dennis being challenged. out to Liam McHale, back to David Layden. David Layden inside to McGarry. McGarry twisting, trying to get around Damien Mulligan, pushes him out. Still McGarry, back there to Ger Brady. Ger Brady down towards James Nada. Still Ger Brady, back to Johnny Leonard, grabs it. Johnny takes it out. Being challenged. Brian Heffernan is looking at Kieran McDonald in the eyes. He runs inside him. Johnny has to give it to him now. He's still following him. Back to Kieran McDonald. Kieran McDonald then twists and turns and then shins it wide. But a man-marking job. Brian Heffernan is doing a very good job on Kieran McDonald. He kept him there, but Kieran just stepped inside him for the moment. David Lydon is down here. PJ Loftus strips off the top. Michael Moore is talking to him. So is Thomas Jordan. A fresh pair of legs now, or two for Crossmolina. They have it there, and Thomas Loftus out there, the wise head, and Nolan Dowd down here pointing out to Michael Kilkelly. Something he wants done. He wants a sub in. Shane Barrett, I think, that's going to come in as David Lydon goes off. Number 20 is Mark Barrett. Free out for Ballina. PJ Loftus' entry is delayed for a couple of moments. The ball out the far side of the field. Into Lavelle, goes up front, knocks it down, comes to Shane Sweeney, tries to take it away. Michael Miles goes back. Referee says you foul, Michael, and free to Ballina and Liam McHale.
Substitution on the Ballina team. Number 20, Mark Barrett, replaces number 4, David Layden.
As Ger Brady comes up the field, high ball in and goes wide. Well, there hasn't been many wides for Ballina. I would nearly think that was one of the first today. 3 points in at Crossmolina lead. 10 minutes left in the game. This is a vital junction of the game. Gabriel Welch comes off.
Substitution on the Crossmolina team. Number 22, PJ Loftus, replaces number 15, Gabriel Welch.
A vital junction of the game now as Barry Heffernan will come to take this free out. 3 points in it. Comes towards Gerard O'Malley. Knocked inside. Mark Barrett comes to it. Mark fisted across there towards David Layden and into Lavelle. Into gets the challenge in. David didn't like that. Ball goes on to Brian Heffernan, being followed by Johnny Leonard. Brian Heffernan takes a shot. Ballina's second wide of the game. I make it. Terrific bit of work there. Into Lavelle again has Damien Mulligan has gone down at centre half back. The players walking very gently around.
Substitution on the Ballina female team. Number 19, Shane Barrett, replaces number 11. Number 14, Paul McNay.
2 subs of the Ballina team, 2 Barretts. Shane Barrett, man who rescued them down in Sligo last year against Eastern Harps with 2 points. Didn't figure much in the team since, playing the odd league game. Damien Mulligan limps away as he's been marked by Ger Brady. Damien doesn't want to come off, and well, it might be a time for a substitution. The ball comes out towards, breaks down there towards Gerard O'Malley, who wins the ball. Now is the time for a big ball inside, down towards James Naden. PJ Loftus goes for it, being challenged is Shane Sweeney. Back to Heffernan. Heffernan gives it out to Liam McHale. McHale, a long ball out the side of the field towards Shane Barrett. Francie Costello gets a hand to it. Shane has it, being challenged there. Shane Barrett. Back to Ger Ger Brady a high ball in. Wide. 3 wides for Ballina in succession. Another Ballina man down in the middle of the field out here. Time ticking away, about 8 minutes left to normal time. He played 3 or 4 in the first half. It's Paul McGarry. Crossmolina need to hold their shape now and discipline and get the ball into the full forward line. Get it away as far as possible from the danger area. As Ballina are good at the counter-attack as Barry Heffernan comes and kicks this ball high out towards James Nallen. Goes up for it as Liam McHale takes a high ball in the air. It's knocked inside. James Nallen goes for it. He's fouled by Dennis Cohen. It's a free to Crossmolina.
Supermax, please make their way into the presentation area. Representatives of Supermax, please, to the presentation area.
Tom Nallen leaves the ball there to Barry Heffernan. James Nallen grabs it high in the air. He's pulled down, a free to Crossmolina. Deelrovers wants to take the free. PJ Loftus has moved out a long way from goal. It's knocked down here towards Noel Convey. Kicks it straight into the Ballina man. Shane Sweeney back to Devney. Devney back to Sweeney. Pulls away with the ball. Johnny Leonard comes to him. Challenges. Back there is Gerard O'Malley. He has to win this. Gives it out to Francis Costello. Down to Deelrovers. Deelrovers pumps a good high ball inside towards Paul McGuinness. Down towards PJ Loftus. PJ knocks it inside. The goalie is out. Michael Miles is after him. He has to be disciplined now. Keep the hands up. Challenge there by PJ Loftus on Kenny Golden. PJ goes down on it. Grabs it. Nice to knock it inside. Michael Miles goes to it. It's a free out. Free out to Ballina right down here in the corner. Somebody marked David Brady out in the middle. Taken high down towards Deelrovers. He pushes Ger Brady in the back and he asked him to bring the ball up because Inda threw the ball back a little bit. Taken quickly out there, the far side of the field towards Shane Sweeney. Shane goes on, gives it out to Brian Heffernan, being challenged by James Nallen, being fouled, and it's a free. Free to Ballina.
Substitution on the Ballina team. Number
Martin McGrath comes on for Dennis Cohen.
number 80.
5 minutes left in the game, 3 points in it.
Number 12, Dennis Cohen.
Liam McHale comes, takes this ball high, dropping ball in, dangerous ball in. Johnny Leonard is back there, the ball goes wide. 4 wides for Ballina now. In the last 10 minutes, you need a little bit of luck. Just the 3 points in it at the moment, and Liam Brady will kick this over the bar, no doubt. Brady comes, kicks it in and kicks it over the bar. 2 points in it, 3 minutes of normal time left, and whatever Willie Feely will add on. There was a good few stoppages. Barry Heffernan will take this free out. It's down now to a vital junction in the game. Three minutes left in the game, 2 points in it. Crossmolina needs to get the ball up as far away from the goal as possible. Referee Willie Feely calls them out. As Barry comes and kicks the ball out the far side of the field, comes towards James Nallen, breaks down there to Deelrovers. He's on the run, Lavelle. Back to Pat McAndra. McAndra's on the run. Pat McAndra then kicks a huge high ball up in the air. Back there is number 20, takes it down, loses it. Johnny Leonard is in there, back to Noel Convey. Convey, a shot. Over the bar from Noel Convey. Well, that's a vital point from Noel Convey. It just sneaked inside the post, but the men that made that was Deelrovers and Pat McAndra down the left-hand flank, or the right-hand side. 3 points in it, 9 points to 6. John Healy with the kick out. Healy kicks it high out towards James Nallen. James goes up for it, knocks it down, loses it. It's on the ground, touched it on the ground, got away with it. Referee gives him the free. High ball in. Stephen Rochford goes for it down there as Pat McAndra goes back, wins the ball, tries to burst out. He's tackled and free out. Two minutes left in the game. A vital interception. Francis Costello went for the ball. Out there the far side of the field towards Michael Miles. David Brady is after him. David Brady has the free, 3 points in it. Couple of minutes left in the game. High ball in. Gerard O'Malley is under it, breaks down. Back there, over the bar from number 10, Keith Lynn, I think. Well, the hush that fell around McHale Park when Keith Lynn got that ball, it broke in. 1 minute of normal time left in the game as the rain comes down once again. It's time for another substitute from Crossmolina. I think they should stick somebody in there now, just to break up the rhythm. Barry Heffernan comes, kicks the ball high down the field, down towards into Lavelle, wins the ball once again, takes it on. Knocked down, half blocked, wins it, Lavelle bursts on. Back to Kieran McDonald. Kieran McDonald being challenged. And the referee says you held on too long, Kieran. And Liam McHale has got softer frees than that by far. Linda Lavelle, that man again there. Goes back, grabs it. Pump it in. Outside to Pat McAndra. Back to Gerard O'Malley. Down to Kieran McDonald. Back towards Noel Convey. Down to Michael Miles. Michael Miles' shot is blocked. PJ Loftus is there. Free out to Ballina. James Devaney takes it quickly. Out towards McGarry. Slips. We're in injury time. 2 points in it. Still McGarry. James Nallen is after McGarry. Pulls him down. Free to Ballina. Pat McAndra and David Layden. Liam McHale gives it inside to Barrett. Barrett is on the run. His shot in there towards the goal. Dangerous ball in. Down towards Barry Heffernan. Taken out. It's blocked out and it goes what? 45, that says. Well, just hither and thither there. Time just on the half hour now. A dangerous ball in there. Jordan Malley is out there looking for the glove or something. 45 to Ballina. Liam Brady wants to take it. 2 points in it. We just moved into injury time. Liam Brady comes up, kicks it, drops it in, a huge high ball in. Ball goes wide. And the crowd greets that with a huge sigh of relief. The huge Crossmolina follow on. We're in injury time, a minute into injury time. The time is very, very slowly pulling into injury time. Barry Heffernan with the kick out. All the amateur whistlers are at it down here. There's still another score in this game, and hope is for Crossmolina as Barry Heffernan comes and kicks this ball. A terrific ball down. Ball breaks down. Who's there? Paul McGuinness. Free to Crossmolina. Vital free now. It needs to be disciplined, this one. It needs to be short and possession football, boys. Willie Feely, 2 minutes gone. 7 points to 9. Crossmolina lead. James Nallen is just going to take this free. James Nallen then lofts a high ball in there. James Devaney grabs it. He's trying to burst out it. Gets the free taken out to Martin McGrath. Gerard O'Malley is after him. Martin steps inside and a long ball in there. Back there is Damien Mulligan out there. Johnny Leonard grabs it. Inside to Gerard O'Malley, out to Francis Costello. Inside to Paul McGuinness. McInnes is challenged, the ball breaks down. PJ Loftus goes after it, he'll win this, he has it. He's in front of the goal. Oh, he takes a terrible shot in there. John Healy goes for the ball, goes wide. Well, PJ, that was a terrible effort. The amateur whistles, there's 3 minutes gone. Martin McGrath is all alone out this side of the field. Yes! Crossmolina are county champions 1999. And Johnny Leonard, the excitement is etched on his face. 9 points to 7. Well, terrific relief all round. Absolutely. Well, Johnny Leonard is out there. He's hugging everybody. He's absolutely thrilled. And then on the other side of the coin, poor old David Layden has been helped off the field, injured. A sad sight at any time. But the huge Crossmolina following are ecstatic. They've seen the bad old days, beaten last year in the county final by Ballina, has come back here today in the most difficult conditions.
Very entertaining game today, quite terrible conditions. I don't know, this pitch is one of the best pitches in the country. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to stage today's game with the amount of rain we've had the last few weeks. So I want to thank Crossmolina for having the facilities that are available to us. We want to thank our sponsor, Supermax. And we welcome Peter Boland, Frank Murray and Seamus Gallagher from the Supermax organisation. And we thank them sincerely for their wonderful sponsorship of our championships all year. I want to thank the referee and his team of officials who officiated so effectively at today's game. Thank you very much, referee Willie Feely. I want to thank Ballina, commiserate with them on their great display. Today wasn't their day, but today definitely belonged to Crossmolina.
Gone off from me all day.
And I'm sure I'll forget a few. But to start off, I'd like to thank our sponsors in the main, Artec and Porrick Loftus. I'd also like to thank Emma Heine, South Europe, the meals, and the Dolphin Hotel as well. However, in the end of the day, it comes down to a few guys, 15 who take the field, 3 lucky guys who get on, and the backroom team. And we're looking to have Mick Moore and Porrick Siren help out with Tom Jordan, our manager, took us over when I don't think many would have at the beginning of the year. But what can I say? I'm privileged to be the captain of this team. And finally, I'd like to pay tribute to a very good trainer we had all year. The name is Jared Cunningham. Also, as you mentioned, you should go to Ballina. They did the county exceptionally proud last year. Took the county, the Connaught, and all just failed at the final penultimate step. You know, in our final. Hopefully, lads, we'll go one further. We can at all. I'd like to thank supporters coming out on a very miserable day. Supporters. It was worth it, lads. I'd like to have 3 cheers for Ballina. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. And Lisa, thanks very much for giving us notes today.
Well, a good news now, before we finish, I want to announce the man of the match. And I'd ask Kevin Loftus to present the man of the match award to Indy Lavelle.